From the moment I set foot into this Sandstorm store, the smell of premium leather draws me in, and the bags on display are a feast for my eyes. These are the results of the hard work put in by Mark Stevenson, a former advertising executive.
My motivation was, after about 20 years working in advertising, I discovered this brand, this business, Sandstorm, which I thought had an enormous amount of potential. And at the time I felt, although it was very small, was the only brand and business of its kind in sub-Saharan Africa. And that's still the case. We've got all sorts of things that make us unique. We came from a safari tentage background, so we've got lots of sort of functional heritage. We make everything ourselves at a time when everyone outsources to Asia. We're a vertical business, so while we make everything ourselves, we also retail ourselves, and we have 7 shops now in East Africa, including 4 in Nairobi.
He credits the success of the venture to the investment he has made in his staff. They've grown into a team he can always count on. He's also noted a growing demand for quality from his customers, who only have high praise for these finely made bags.
I'd say quality, the workmanship that goes into the bag, and 3, the fact that there is a lifetime guarantee on the product. So if my zip gets broken or something, I can take it back and it will get fixed.
We're focused absolutely on quality, and that's why people have always bought us. I think one of the big things that's changed over the last few years is that we used to be best known for canvas and leather bags, and now more than half of our business is full leather, travel bags, work bags, briefcases, and so on.
His background in advertising has benefited the business. Mark has drawn on that experience and explains just how critical it is for any entrepreneur to embrace their brand.
You have to live and breathe your brand, and you have to also understand what makes it appealing and what makes it relevant to your customers. And it's only by doing that that you can really build the strong relationships that any brand needs to have in order to be successful. It's all about really creating positive word of mouth at all times. For me, a brand isn't an advertisement, it's a promise. So when people meet me or any of our members of staff, that is just as important as when they pick up one of our products and look at the detail and look at the quality.
Despite the blossoming success, challenges are inevitable in any business, and Sandstorm is no exception.
The principal challenges are making sure that we always achieve our very, very high expectations of quality. But also, sourcing raw materials can be a challenge. We source in East Africa or in Kenya whenever we can. Sometimes we have to look further afield and go overseas. But sort of managing that sort of raw material aspect and the complexities of being a manufacturing business as well as being a retailer.
Mark's advice to entrepreneurs is that personal financial sacrifices are important as one tries to build a business.
Don't be in a hurry. Unless you've got a business idea that has a very, very clear shelf life, doing something well takes a lot of thought, it takes care, and it takes time. So nothing great happens overnight. And I suppose that would be the first piece of advice. The other is that pay yourself as little as possible. It makes your company cheaper to run, which means that you can concentrate on growing your business and retaining control of your business without looking externally for investment. If you bring in money from the outside, then you start to lose control of your company. So it's about, don't be greedy, don't be in a rush.